Today I'm going to talk about creating massive and fundamental change in your life. We all know what it feels like to set a New Year's resolution, and then 3 or 4 weeks into the new year, we find that we're just back to our same old baseline. We find that willpower just didn't do it. We try again and again, we get new workout clothes, we get a new gym membership, and then there we are, mid-February, sitting back on our couch, wondering why it didn't work when we were so motivated at the beginning of the year. Just like anybody else, I've done this 1,000 times and always felt this sense of why didn't it work? I was so ready this time. What we don't appreciate is how much time and energy it really does take to change or even make a habit or to transform your life. If you think about it, nothing that's really happened in your life that's a true habit did you just muster a lot of willpower and make happen. Usually, just like learning to walk or anything you've done in your life, it took thousands and thousands and thousands of attempts until you perfected it. We often don't appreciate it's not necessarily the willpower, it's the time that matters and the amount of repetitions. It's not even the output on a particular day that matters as much as the amount of repetitions that you do towards a particular thing that makes it stick. You hear this constantly if you really listen to people who've worked really, really hard to pursue a goal. The Olympic athlete doesn't start one day and strap their skis on and become a perfect skier. They have spent years and years and years perfecting their craft. What you don't hear about again is the thousands of repetitions that they took before you saw the success. We just see the tip of the iceberg at the end when people really make it. It's often quoted that Thomas Edison was an expert at failing. In fact, he's often said, I've never once failed in making the light bulb. I just found 1,000 ways not to make one. Can you imagine if he had quit after 999 attempts? But he didn't. He took that one more repetition and actually found the light bulb that worked. Whether it's a great scientist, a great athlete, or a musician or composer, it's likely that they've done thousands and thousands and thousands of repetitions in their particular craft before they suddenly became famous and were deemed an expert. You'll hear this time and time again, especially with social media influencers that post videos out there online. They'll tell you again and again that it took years to build their platforms and create their media, and then suddenly one day their content became viral and they became an overnight success. But that's not really overnight success. It's thousands and thousands of repetitions and attempts that happened before that one video tipped them over into phenomenal success. We all want to believe that magical formula that the super talented individual that just became a superstar overnight with almost no preparation. But it's really not true for the most part and for most of us in life. You have to put in the repetitions. Let me say it again. You have to put in the repetitions. And I'll say it one more time. You have to put in the repetitions if you want to achieve your goal. Whether it's self-improvement, life transformation, a new job or career search you want to take in a new direction, or a desire to create a new healthy lifestyle, it won't happen overnight. And we do know this. What we have to do is determine the next right step and then repeat it again and again and again, and that is what is going to push you over into success. So the bottom line and the wisdom of repetition is just keep taking the next step. Instead of focusing on perfection, focus on the next right step and then repeat it again and again and again. The wisdom here is to actually just continue to perfect doing the repetition, no matter how long it takes, and keep focusing on what you can do to control what is right in front of you rather than being so focused on the end goal that you lose your motivation. And that's what often happens with New Year's resolutions. We're so focused on our willpower and the end goal that we're not actually focused on perfecting the right step that is right in front of us. For example, if this is something like a new job search, you need to put out 10 to 15 inquiries a day, day after day after day. If it's a new health challenge, figure out what the next most important step is and do it again and again and again. Just do more reps. Thank you so much for listening today. Appreciate your time. If you have a moment, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it.